Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host Jefficho. My co-host today is Sean. Say hi, Sean.
Hello.
So, Sean, I think it's time we do a scary Babylon 5 episode since we're in October.
Of course, with Zarg.
Yeah, Zargs are frightening.
Yes.
They are frightening creatures. The most deadliest creature ever in the universe. Well, in that sector.
Yes.
It's probably a very peaceful sector. I mean, they thought the planet below was uninhabited, so...
True.
Yeah.
And a small gun could take him out. Or am I spoiling something?
No, if you wanna jump straight in there and say
Well,
that bullets in a pipe filled with steam can take it out, I'm gonna point out that Zarg was raised by pansy humans that believe in creation, so probably raised to be friendly.
Yeah, maybe they were petting it and such.
Yeah. There's no rats on Babylon 5 because of that Zarg.
At least in Gray Sector.
Yeah, in Gray Sector. I hate Gray Sector. So this is actually, I like this episode. I was going to say this is a really good episode. No, I like this episode. The creator wants to apologize for this episode.
And I agree with him.
But he also mentions that he was unhappy with how they did the Zarg and its look. So maybe he would have been happy with the episode if the Zarg was more dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Yeah.
So,
and again, it seems like they had this whole story about Delenn leading the Rangers, but then some network executive came in there and said, "Can we have a scary monster or something? Can we spice this up a bit?"
Yeah.
Political intrigue is one thing, but give me a monster.
Well, I mean, this episode starts off with this guy that's working on it and just gets sucked into the hole below. I was like, well, then why didn't anybody else check down there? It just makes sense.
He was here, but now he's gone. And there's this giant hole. Oh, well, we'll just report him as missing.
Yeah. He is missing. Grade 17 is missing.
If you're a telepath, are you Psychor?
No, they missed me.
Psychor doesn't miss anybody.
Well, some things just fall through the cracks.
Psychor doesn't have any cracks.
I escaped, okay? Now where do I sign?
So Zach's weeding out people. They're searching, recruiting telepaths to fight the shadows.
Yep.
And you get weird guys that are just looking for jobs that aren't telepaths.
Yeah, well, it's hard out there. You gotta make a buck. Or credits.
So Sheridan and Ivanova are talking. They want to talk to Franklin about his underground telepath network because he was helping them get out.
True.
And Psychor, a little harsh on people, I'd say. And but Franklin's on walkabout.
Yes.
To get rid of his addiction of stems.
That's right.
And meet himself.
For a guy supposed to disappear and find himself, it seems like they can keep finding him, and he doesn't seem too pleased with it.
I think she's keeping tabs on him.
Possibly.
And with how she was looking, I don't know why he wasn't trying to hit that.
Well, because he's sick from stem withdrawal.
Yeah. Well.
In any other circumstance, though, I'm sure you're right.
It would make sense. I do love the B5 intro change. It was pretty awesome. It's just Babylon 5, our last best hope for peace. But it failed.
Yes.
Dun, dun.
I think it's pretty agreed upon that's the best intro. I think. Feel free to disagree, but...
Yeah. I just like how each season it changes due to the story. So Delenn's on Membar, and she has to become the new Shock Ranger 1 and lead the Rangers because Sinclair had jumped back in time just before this episode to become Phelan. Yeah.
Power beckons, and who among us is strong enough to ignore its siren song?
Neroon.
A brilliant strategy, Delenn. I had not thought you capable of such ambition, clearly. I was mistaken.
And then, of course, Neroon, leader of the warrior caste, is a little pissed off about that because the Rangers are quite a threat. They've built quite the fleet. He feels the warrior caste should be leading that fleet.
Which kind of makes sense, I have to say.
Yeah.
Gotta give Neroon that one.
Yeah. I mean, he did pretty well in that human war. Killed a lot of them.
50,000.
Apparently, he's really good at it. Maybe he's not good with staff fighting, and that's why.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't be leading a whole bunch of humans in Minbari.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I killed a lot of you, so I'm not afraid to send you to your death.
I know how you bleed.
Yeah. So Garibaldi starts his investigation for the maintenance worker. And this is the creepy part of the episode.
Ooh, Halloween.
Yeah. So he jumps on the elevator there, turbo lift, whatever you want to call it. And he's counting each floor until one floor takes an extra 3 seconds.
Or twice as long.
Yeah. And we see Grade 17 is not well kept.
No, not at all.
And when he gets in there, he realizes the controls are locked, so he's stuck. Doesn't radio anybody.
No.
Would have been a good time.
No.
Finds a creepy little Annabelle doll. And it just starts talking to him. Here. Like, could he not see the guy puppeting it?
You're in trouble.
And it shoots a track dart out and just takes him down.
Yeah, no backup, no nothing.
Yeah, wakes up without his PPG and his little communicator there. And we meet Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund.
Yes.
I guess he was part of the building crew originally of the Babylon Station, and they just kind of blocked off that floor entirely and lived there and tried to understand the universe.
Yeah, kind of a hippie, new age viewpoint, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, creation and life. If you just think about it, Sean, it'll take you on a journey.
Yes, we are all one.
Yeah.
One together.
Why do you think we have spent millions of years trying to understand the stars, the moons, and the universe itself? Because we are the universe made manifest.
Jumping back to Neroon, he shows up on the station because Delenn's gonna get, given the Ranger 1 ceremony. And he's just like, I should have it. I'm implying that I'm gonna kill you.
And this part doesn't make any sense to me because, again, he kind of suggests that, or I think Marcus is talking about it later, that Minbari can't kill each other, so was he just gonna I don't like this decision and I'm gonna threaten you with evil looks? I don't like...
Well, I'm thinking he was gonna kill Minbari. I'm thinking he was gonna man up and do it. They have the big civil war after, and a lot of Minbari kill Minbari there. And on top of that, how hard is it for him to kill Minbari and be like, the human did it? Well, I believe him because Minbari don't kill Minbari.
It's not all about honor or anything like that.
Serial killer Minbari. That would be awesome.
It's got to have happened.
I can still see the blood on your shell. You stabbed him with it, didn't you?
It's a head bone.
Yeah, it's a head bone. It's a turtle and a half shell.
Turtle power.
So he does the threats. Sheridan supports Delenn taking over that, as you
Spoiler.
do. As you do.
Shocking. Really.
Always support your girlfriend. And then when she wants to, get it done right, let her give the title back to you.
It's I don't know if I should be the leader of this fighting force. And Sheridan's like, yeah, it's a great idea. Bring him here.
Yeah,
it's great.
Hey Delenn, I'm gonna take over now, even though you probably have a longer lifespan than me.
Yeah.
And then we'll give it to a gray-haired Ivanova, which you'll probably outlive too. So I do like the line that Neroon gave her. The workers, they build, and the religious, you pray, and we fight.
Yes.
She did disband that Grey Council, which probably pissed him off too. We get to see some of the Rangers come on board as Delenn's telling Sheridan about her family. Hardly ever sees her family.
Yeah.
So sad.
Only seen her mother twice or something?
Yeah, I think her sister too or something. She devoted herself to some religious belief and never see her because she's in temple. But they're happy.
Yes. Minbari, very hardcore.
Yeah.
Hardcore people.
Marcus and Lunaire chat, and Lunaire's like, hey, I can't tell you anything, but there's this guy coming to kill Delenn and you need to stop it. Because you're human. You can do that. Marcus is a well-trained ranger.
He is. But I gotta say, I think the Lunaire thing was kind of like an homage to Spock, where I can't lie, but I'm going to omit, or I'm going to use metaphor, or I'm going to whatever to, but still lie, or whatever. So, yeah. You stole from Star Trek, just saying.
But 30 years before. So Jeremiah and his flock are, talking about how to get out of there because Garibaldi can't find a way out.
We choose to return to the universe through that perfection, through the Zarg.
Zarg? You have a Zarg in here? Are you nuts? That's one of the most dangerous aliens in the whole sector.
And basically they're down there to obtain perfection and purity of thought. And the only way to leave is an equally pure way to be destroyed by a pure creature, a pure predator, a Zarg.
And then exit through his rectum, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
pure
that's the only way. You gotta get eaten. Even he's just like, maybe it's my time, and then he hears his Zarg. He's like, nope, I'm scared.
Yet. No, I'm not pure.
I'm not pure.
I'm still feeling fear.
I feel like hanging out with my hippies and just eating garbage still. Unless they got a food replicator going, I don't know. Looks like shit down there.
Do they have those?
They do not. Okay. Clean. They gotta have quarters there. Why do they all look like bums?
What are they eating?
Like, is the water and all that like cut off? I don't know. They could be taking steam showers and shit.
I can't imagine why Straczynski didn't like this episode. I don't know why.
You wrote it, man.
You don't think he did?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you wrote every episode.
He just didn't like the parts they changed.
He just didn't direct every episode, and sometimes directors can gear shit up. Yeah, let's just finish off this scary Zarg part. You know, creature.
Terrifying.
He kind of almost looked like the creature from Split Second, and I think that's what they were probably going for. But even that was much scarier. The Zarg was just an alien that went like, if you had upped the Zarg's like threat and had him kill somebody, like then maybe.
Yeah. Like a demonstration kind of. Yeah.
Like we got the implied death. Well, that's frightening. But like, show me why Zarg is dangerous.
Yeah, you could have like a little acolyte be like, I'm ready now. I have reached
Yeah.
Nirvana or whatever it is. And they're like, okay, send in the Zarg. And then
Just have him like slice open some intestines. But I regret my decision.
or no, he'd be like, I am at peace now. You
Yeah.
know, it could have been, yeah. And then Garibaldi's like, this shit.
And even then, like, what, the Zarg's gonna slash you? That's the perfect death? Like, I don't know. I would think a creature eating you would be the perfect death. And that Zarg was humanoid. It would take a long time for him to eat somebody.
But it allows your consciousness time to rejoin the universe.
Yeah. We're all part of it, Sean.
Namaste.
Don't even think about it.
Garibaldi kills it.
Yep.
Bullets, most dangerous creature in that sector. Probably should have blown up the pipe and not actually shut out perfectly, but you know, I'm not a physics master.
It's just really good luck that he just happened to be playing with that thing when this mystery came across his desk, so to speak.
Yeah, he's got bullets. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And
Slug throwers.
So he escapes, and we deal with Marcus. He finds Neroon heading through the back doors of the station, and they have a nice little sweet fight.
Yep.
He spits out the Ranger code, which now I think the Ranger code's better than the Game of Thrones Night Watch code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are not Minbari. Step aside, and I will pretend that you ran away. Change your mind. No one will know.
I am a ranger! We walk in the dark places no others will enter.
Rangers are cool.
Yeah. In fact, maybe Martin stole some of that. I'm saying it here.
I'm pretty sure there's like something about battling against the night and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very
similar.
It's a parallel kind of, yeah.
Rangers are awesome. Just saying.
Yeah.
We stand on the bridge, and no one may pass. We live for the one. We die for the one! Yes!
So if we had a series about Rangers, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. So it's like maybe they could make a pilot and everybody could enjoy it. Man, I took that pilot to my buddy's place and I left it there. I'm like, you can keep this. I paid $15 for this piece of shit.
It's a very nice coaster.
Yeah.
Although it would maybe Marcus could have said something like, we live for the Delenn, we die for the Delenn. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's Zathras. That's his thing.
Probably sad death.
You're not the one. You're not the one. So he's battling him. Neroon's killed so many people, so he's kicking Marcus's ass. He's like, I just broke one of your ribs. Make that 3 or 4. And then just Marcus's unwillingness to die and give up.
Yes.
Pretty much wins over Neroon.
Yes.
And then he walks in on the ceremony and he's all like, there's blood between us, but I think the Rangers will die for you. They would not die for me.
Yeah, the blood's just not mine or yours, but there's blood.
It's human blood.
There's a lot of it.
It probably he could hold his staff up and then have it retract, and the blood would just on everybody. Like, thank you.
We're wearing our nicest clothes for this.
Was
Come
this
on,
blood
everyone.
HIV positive? I don't know. Splatter blood at people. That's rude. Garibaldi goes to visit Sheridan. I love how he sums up the episode in like 30 seconds. It's just like,
Well, first, there was this missing maintenance man. Well, he wasn't missing. He was killed by a Zarg. but I'm getting ahead of myself. That was after I found out that the entire 17th floor of Gray Sector had completely disappeared.
Yeah, well, and then I did this, and then I did this.
But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, getting ahead. Gotta let you know.
It's very strange, but it was all supposed to be perfect. That was the thing about it. And there wasn't a way out, but there was, except it was spiritual. And you had to die a perfect death. That's where the Zarg came in, and either it was going to kill me or I was going to kill it, and...
Where were you, Michael? We had threats against Delenn, and Marcus was bad. It's just like, well, isn't kind of Zach also security chief? I don't know.
Yeah, he can do stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not around.
I forget the exact time. Probably season 4 he steps down as security chief.
Yeah.
Maybe season 3 a bit.
Maybe Bester's already been in his mind because he doesn't call for backup.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just call for backup once or twice. It might save your life.
If people are watching you, maybe you won't get into dangerous situations. I don't know.
Marcus is recovered in medbay, and Neroon visits, and they have a couple of good laughs.
Yeah, but...
He's just like, I've realized, maybe you were right. He's like, maybe you could have come to that realization a bit earlier.
But I don't know how he's going to laugh with all those broken
It
ribs.
hurts to laugh, yeah. And then, of course, Delenn and Lynero, it's like, why are they laughing?
That's right.
So, Sean, I was really hoping for a scarier episode. When I was looking up Babylon 5 scary episodes, man, I should have just went with Anna coming back and interrupting Delenn and John and their wedding night or whatever it was. And
That was creepy as hell. So.
That and then taking them to the Shadow Homeworld where we see the shadows, and it's like, that's creepy. So, maybe next year for that one.
Yeah, I guess they didn't really do Halloween-themed episodes.
Well, this was a legit monster.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't a well-written
for the 3.5
monster.
seconds it's on screen.
I was terrified for those 3.5 seconds.
Oh, I'm sure you were.
Yeah, I could not tell how rubbery that suit was.
It looked a little moist. I mean, they did shoot this in a hot tub factory, so yeah.
Well, he was shooting steam at him too, not just bullets. You sit in a steam room, you get moist.
That's right.
I think I heard it, but I just made it mad.
A little history here. Neroon goes on to help in the Shadow War. There's the Minbari Civil War, and Shakiri takes over the warrior caste. Neroon works with Delenn to prove he's not a true leader and sacrifices himself in the Star Wheel. So when Delenn reorganizes the Great Council, she leaves the leadership place emptying his memory. But it all stemmed because Marcus took a beating and earned his respect.
For almost no reason. I mean, I guess that was the reason for that, but still, it just...
He would have killed Delenn. It would
I don't
have happened.
think he would. I don't think
I
he
don't
would have
know
killed
how
Delenn.
he would have got past all those people, but he would have tried. He would have.
I don't see it. Because, again, we don't know when we see this episode for the first time, but as you just mentioned, he plays a very vital role in the events that follow. So, if he just killed Delenn, like, he's ruining his whole, like, destiny. Makes no sense.
That's also the thing, we need to choose a new leader for Ranger 1. Delenn, I've recommended you. Oh, that's a great honor, Hey, I just killed Delenn. Well, I'm not going to recommend you. You just broke our sacred oath.
There is now blood between us, and there is blood between the warrior caste and the humans. I do not think they would die for me, but they would die for you.
So, I don't know how killing somebody really gets in the thing. Like, if I killed you, would your wife now be mine?
You already have that in writing, don't you?
Just sign the paper. Yeah. No, I don't think things work like that.
No.
Right? They don't? They don't work like that? Okay. Cool. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, this episode isn't.
Yeah, it is.
When the first thing I read when I did research on this is the writer is upset about this episode. He apologizes for it.
I'm sure the outline for this episode was we have to have an episode where Delenn becomes Ranger 1.
Yeah.
And then like, how do we make this interesting? Well, let's make it so someone disagrees with this. And then they kind of come up with like, well, we have to show Neroon that the Rangers are willing to die. And they had to create this like fake fight basically. And just like the monster thing, they're probably like, well, this is boring. Let's just add a monster that's on there for 3 seconds and dies from bullets and steam. Hey. Come on, people.
Hey, we got Robert Englund. We could have dressed him up as Freddy Krueger and just haunted Garibaldi.
I swear there's a part where he's actually like folding his hands like this, and like I'm, you know who I am.
I even read that the Zarg has Freddy Krueger like claws or whatever that just as a homage.
Yeah. Before the age of the internet, there was like some harsh winks at the at the camera, I guess. Basically.
Yeah.
We're still reading a dead power relay in Gray 16.
Yeah, well, I don't care what you're reading. I'm telling you, they're all working.
Any final thoughts on how scary this episode was?
Oh,
for
absolutely
Halloween?
terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying. Political intrigue and a terrible monster. I was wetting my pants.
Yeah.
You?
Also, those 3 seconds were quite frightening for me. When you hear the Zarg, and you're not only did Robert Englund rethink his decision of dying, I did too. Stepped off that ledge. Yeah. No, this for me, I don't hate this episode at all because I think watching Marcus like earn a dude's respect and take a beating was pretty cool, and Garibaldi doing an investigation is always fun. I would say the end results of each thing were kind of weak.
Yes. So you're agreeing this is a weak episode?
No, it's amazing. Best episode ever. This isn't Star Trek 5, okay? Star Trek 5 is the best Star Trek ever. I will argue that to death. This one I'll let you win.
What does God need with the starship?
Well, how would he get to places? I mean, you can create the universe, but you can't just travel
But
over
you're
it.
God! You created everything! You go everywhere! You are everything!
Yes. I am that kidney stone you passed, Kirk.
God does work in mysterious ways.
He does. Well, as always, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Watch some Babylon 5.
Yes.
Do it.
It's a great show.
Make it happen.